Hey friends, it's Ali. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a double page layout to share with you. I used Cocoa Vanilla Studio and some older Simple Stories papers that I had in my stash to create this layout. Specifically, the collection that I used from Cocoa Vanilla, at least, is No Limits. I thought it was perfect for the subject of this layout, which is the solar eclipse that happened a couple of weeks ago. So the pattern paper that is in the background of this layout, which is a traveler's notebook sized layout, it measures 5.5 inches by 8.25 inches. That's including the base of the layout with the gutter on it. I'll be attaching that to the portion of the layout that I'm working on right now in just a moment. So anyways, the pattern paper in the back is from Simple Stories. And I thought the colors just worked really well together with Cocoa Vanilla. And so that's why I used them together. I also really wanted to use that fun star galaxy sort of pattern from Cocoa Vanilla behind my title. I just thought it would bring a lot of fun and interest to this layout. And again, it works really, really well. So I'm pulling in some of the die cuts from No Limits. I created my title in Cricut Design Space. I actually didn't create that title myself. That belongs to another Cricut user. I don't remember her name at the moment, but if you create this layout yourself in Cricut Design Space, her file will be listed there. I converted it to a draw file so that I could color it in. I used Spectrum Noir markers to do that. I also added an offset to it so that it had a bubble around it so that it would cut and draw at the same time. And then I just manipulated the file a little bit to suit my needs a little bit better. I also used my Cricut to create that journal mat. All of my journaling is written on it as well. That was all done in Cricut Design Space. And I used it to create that cute little camera and the flash, the yellow piece that I just glued to the layout as well. I colored the little camera in again with alcohol markers. I use a lot of liquid glue in this layout today just to be sure everything stays put, especially where the puffy stickers are concerned. So I didn't have enough pattern paper from Cocoa Vanilla Studio, that star pattern paper, to create a 3x4 inch card, which is what I'm working on right now. So I dumpster dove in my scrap papers and found something that was similar, but not exact. And I think it works well. You don't really see enough of the pattern behind the mink cardstock to really kind of tell the difference. So that's why I chose that. I'm adding some washi tape to the top mat there. This washi tape I have had in my stash forever. I don't know where it came from, but it's one of my favorites. And it's just acting as a cute little border that's peeking out from behind that fun pattern paper from Cocoa Vanilla Studio. So I used ATG to attach that. I'm going to use ATG, a combination of ATG and liquid glue to attach the globe, which is also one of the other die cuts from No Limits. That's going to go in the center of that 3x4 inch card. And then I'm going to layer over top of that a sun that I created in Cricut Design Space, the moon die cut from the collection, and a couple of stars, and this layout is complete. Oh, and then there's a little phrase there too that I'm going to add, and I'll use liquid glue to attach that as well. So this is a double page layout that I created. I can't remember if I mentioned that at the beginning of the video, but it is. Page 1 is a pocket page layout that has 4 pockets in it. They're all 3x4 inches. 3 of those 4 pockets will have photos in them. The last one is going to be this little 3x4 inch card. And then the second page is the traveler's notebook size layout that I created. Without the mat with the gutter on it, the layout measures 4.25 inches wide by 8.25 inches tall, just to give you some reference. So I'm just finishing up my little 3x4 inch card. I'm pulling out those puffy stickers again and adding some of the stars. I wanted to use the kind of orange-red color one, and then what I thought originally were white, but they're actually more gray in nature. I mean, they're light enough, they could go either way, gray or white stars. And that's it for me. I do have close-ups coming up, so feel free to stick around for those. I'll link any of the products that I used today that are still available online. I'm not sure that Cocoa Vanilla No Limits is available anymore, and actually neither is the Simple Stories, but I will link what I can. Thank you so much for joining me today, friends. I hope my layout inspired you, and I will hopefully be back again soon. Bye, guys.